One of the things that we've included in Polar Tank Pro is a management form, and this allows you to basically edit the databases and update information. So it's right here in the center of the home page. You just click on management form and it takes you right to that page. So the first thing that you can do is manage the inspector list. And of course, you're going to have situations where people are new hires or they leave the company, or sometimes they just change their abilities and capabilities at your company. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick our demonstration facility name, which is LTP Development Test, and then that's going to list all the inspectors. So I'll pick Ken Stone first, and as you can see, he is currently a technician. And congratulations, Ken, I'm promoting you to supervisor. So all I have to do is check that and then click the add update box. It gives me a message saying that the inspector list was successfully updated. I hit OK, and that's it. I can go on and change the next inspector. So I could bring up John Hill. Now, one of the things that you'll notice is that I promoted myself to supervisor before we did this, and it shows who did the last action on this technician and which computer did it. So that helps you if you see something that is a mistake or maybe something that shouldn't have happened, you can track and see who made that change. So I could go ahead and demote myself, update that. It lets me know that it's updated, and then I can move on to whatever I need to do next. So that is managing the inspector list. The next thing I'm going to do is manage the customer list. And this is mostly used for adding new customers, but it's always a good idea to see if that customer is already in there. You don't want to add a duplicate. You want to see if it's in there. So once I type in the first few letters of the name, I can go ahead and search it. And I do see that Toolbox Tanker Service is there. And then once I hit the select button, it brings it up. So let's say that they move their office. They're no longer at 3450 Oil Street. They're now 123 Petroleum Drive. They're still in LaPorte. But then all I do is go ahead and update that. And I could update the contact or the contact's email or any of that information, and then click the add update button. It'll confirm I want to update it, and then I can go ahead and say yes and put it in there. And of course, I could go ahead and add a client in there as well. So I'm going to put that this is, I always put that it's JH Test so that I make sure if we have to remove something later. And I'll call this Toolbox Oil, and I'll say we're at 345 North Petro Ave. And I'm going to put you at my office address in PA, and put this information in here, John at toolboxforms.com. Let's put my number in and go ahead and click add an update. Do I want to add a new customer to the database? Yes, I do. I confirm, and it says it's successful, and I could go on. So that is managing the customer list. And the last thing is the unit list. And this is for your tankers. So you can go ahead and look things up. So I'm going to look up this unit number, and it automatically brings it up. So let's say I had to correct something in there. I could go ahead and do that. Or if I want to look it up before I use this fleet number, that's really the best thing. So that if you have multiple customers, maybe you want to differentiate it in that way. Otherwise, I can just go ahead and put in, and I'm going to put in a B so that it's different. And I could go ahead and make up a VIN and put that information in there and put in that it's a Polar tank, and I can put in the year and the model. I could put in it's a DOT 407 and just go ahead and add that information in there. I only have the basic information. I'm going to go ahead and update it, and it's ready to go. So that is the system for managing your units, managing your customers, and managing your text, which updates the databases, and you can do it all right from your desktop or laptop.